Alright, everybody, we're back with Nuke Top 5. This one is called 10 Scary Videos to Scare Your Mama. Now, Nuke, that video I reacted to you, it was alright, I enjoyed it, it had good moments there. But, what do my mama gotta do in this, you know what I mean? Like, respectfully, man, keep my mama name out your mouth, you know what I mean? What did the Will Smith that I just say right here? Alright, before, yes, this is Nuke Top 5. I see that most of you have been watching it, and seems like, it got people attention, so here we are again. And then the second, we're checking out, so let's get right into it.
On March 6, 2015, Jennifer Grossbeck was driving home with her 18-month-old daughter Lily secured in her car seat in the back. While driving along a lonely road in Utah, Jennifer lost control of her SUV and crashed off the side of a bridge, flipping her car upside down into the freezing water of the Spanish Fork River. Most of the car was submerged in the icy water, and tragically, Jennifer Grossbeck passed away almost instantly. However,
What about the kid, though? Like, did at least the kid made it alive? You know what I mean? It's kind of tragic, when stuff like this happen. Damn.
luckily the car was positioned in a way that Jennifer's 18-month-old baby Lily was not plunged into the freezing water. The baby was
Wow.
held in place in her car seat in the back. Many hours later, the car
That's
sank into the
crazy.
river, and emergency first responders arrive on the scene.
Yo, that's crazy. What are the actual chances that when that happens, like that car didn't fully go through, so the kid obviously made it alive. But what is the chance that the kid didn't fully made it to hit the water? You know what I mean? Because who knows how long it took to get here, or how long that it took to somebody report it. This. You know what I mean? So I understand how the mom didn't make it; she was already in the water. But what are the chances? No, thankfully the kid is alive. Don't get me wrong; it's a miracle right there. But like the thought of it, like you're walking around, or you know what I mean, and you just see a car flipped over, and then to make it even worse, you see there's a kid in there too. It's like that. That's kind of it's crazy.
But as the police
Okay,
and firemen approached the car,
right?
they heard something that they really can't explain.
We heard something saying help us inside, and so it was at that point that we said we have to get in that car now, and we all
Yo, I don't know if you guys see this. Hold up, you move my camera. Hold up, but I'm blocking it right here. Let's put ourselves. Alright, hold up. Yo, I'm gonna play it back real quick, but I'm gonna lie to you though. The officer right here. Oh shit, hold on. I forgot to move this too. Hold on. Yo, the officer right here. The way he's explaining the way he's explaining what they heard, and the way his expressions and his face are going, he seems like he just got a bit of chills. You know what I mean? As he's trying to explain that they heard his voice. Like, I'll play it back. You guys see what I'm talking about. But he seems like he got some chills after saying that. Like it kind of like got him a bit. Like he can't even believe in himself. Like, let's go back a bit. Hold up. Hold up.
the four
Hold up. Let's go back a bit.
Can't explain.
Just
we
look.
heard
Look at his
something
face.
saying
Look.
help us inside, and so it was at that point that we said we have to get in that car now, and we all the four of us.
Like the pause. The word's not fully coming out. Like he has to. Like it's kind of like throwing it back where he can't fully speak correctly. His eyes, they kind of look, they're getting a bit watery. Like it's hitting the part where he's a bit freaked out. Because I'm pretty sure you see this happen in first hands, or you hear this also first hand also. And then there's nothing else in there to explain it. Because a kid can't speak. Don't get me wrong. He won't be speaking actual words. So to hear an actual boy say that, I want to say that what he heard must have been the mother's voice. Might have been her voice, her spirit. Because now that she passed away, there, her spirit is caring for the kid is saying, "Help us," That's what I'm gonna go with. It's still a bit spooky, cause it's like how in the world the mom is communicating with them exactly, but that's sort of thing I see reasonable. You know what I mean? But let's find out what's going on. Let's hear the rest of the stuff.
We're able to push the car on its side, and that's when I looked inside and was able to see the child infant strapped in the back seat.
There's a baby. Brian. Pass her up. Pass her up. Here, go. She's definitely hypothermic. She's freezing. Here, go.
Whoa.
So you actually heard a voice calling out, "Help me." Do you know who that was?
We assumed, or I assumed, that it was someone in the car saying,
Okay, hold on, damn it. I moved myself back over here because I thought they would, they wouldn't speak anymore. And hold on, bro. Hold on, let me move this. My fault, guys. My fault. I didn't thought they were gonna keep speaking, and when I saw them, like they were questioning them. I guess like the news reporter. I moved out the way so you guys will see better. But then it turns out, they went back over here. So hold up. All right, let's go back a bit. Hold on.
"Help me." That's why.
Okay, so let's go back a bit where he's letting him know they actually hear that. You know what I mean? Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, so it's.
So you actually heard a voice calling out, "Help me." Do you know who that was?
We assumed, or I assumed, that it was someone in the car saying, "Help me." That's why we were.
Exactly, that's what you would think, because if somebody's speaking, like saying "help me," you would think if somebody in that car is still alive, and let's move quickly, because who knows how much time they have left before anything else goes further.
Responded saying,
Yeah.
"We're trying. We're gonna get inside. And help.
Correct.
We're doing the best
Yeah.
we can."
We're helping. We're coming.
It wasn't until after we flipped it that we saw the mother, who we know now was deceased at the time, and the child was in the back seat.
Even stranger. Although all four of the early responders say that they heard the strange, unexplained voice of a woman pleading for help, the officers' body
Right.
cameras did not pick up any voice at all.
Here, get over here, Beddoes.
So, okay, so they heard it exactly. They know what they heard already, but a body camera can't prove the actual voice since it wasn't catch in there. Now, my assumption is, since it's obviously now we're speaking out of the normal of living, and we're speaking of death, here. So obviously her mother not being alive anymore and being deceased, knowing that she's no way she could have been alive when they got there. You know what I mean? She's been gone. But they hear this woman voice. They all heard it, but the camp didn't get it. That's all that has to do, because probably, how do you say this? I'm not sure what's the word you would explain this with, but in some way she specifically communicated with the living in this kind of case, because she's in the other side of where it's like she's no longer alive to move, or but because she tried so hard on trying to probably speak and say help us for the kid specifically, or her kid obviously. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but you can do your own research on this and probably get a better explanation. But she wanted to make contact with them so much that she ended up being able to break through and actually get the voice passed through them where they heard her. But obviously they can't explain it just because we're speaking to somebody who's not alive anymore. So obviously it's one of those things where happens if you ever experience being haunted or ever experience be living in a house that probably could be haunted itself. Me myself, who experienced before all this when I was a kid, I understand this a bit better. But it's just that there's that chance where when you try so hard to communicate with a living, it's a chance where you can actually make that happen, even if it's not them seeing you, because they can't see you. But it's more where they could probably hear you. It's kind of weird, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm getting at here.
Me, it was plain as day, because I remember hearing a voice that didn't sound like a child, just saying help me.
Jennifer Grossbeck's family believes that it was the voice of Jennifer's spirit.
Right.
Great beyond
So, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. You know.
Very compassionate and caring person.
Oh, bit of sister.
She always wanted to bend over backwards for her loved one. She loved Lily with all her heart. She was the love of her life.
Yeah.
The emergency team that was on the scene says that they simply can't explain what they heard.
We're helping. We're coming.
The thing down the hall. Oscar Nunez says
Down the hall.
strange, unexplained things have been happening all around his home. He believes that some sinister presence has attached itself to his family.
Ooh.
He and his wife return home and find something truly bizarre.
What did they find? Okay, so they're in their garage. We came back home and saw this. Hold up, yo. Those are a bunch of flies? Well, I mean, realistically speaking, the only reason the flies ever gonna be near somewhere like so bad they're not gonna move out the way is because there's something that smells bad in there that they're trying to get to. You know what I mean? That sort of thing explains that. Other than that, that's kind of weird. You know, like if you have nothing at all in there or behind the garage that could be expired or rotting out, you know, it's weird. But you know, that is weird. There's a bunch of them, like a lot. There were so many flies and mostly in a garage door. So what's behind the door though? Can you show us? Maybe we started filming. We had to show our landlord this was not okay. Okay. That's a lot though. They're not even okay. What's in the garage? You know.
Odd reason there are flies swarming all over their house. Oscar says that he can't think of any rational explanation. Another late night, and Oscar's son has fallen asleep on the living room couch.
Right.
The boy wakes up and sees something that chills him to his core.
Okay, then I was gonna say, where's the kid? But I see the kid. Okay. Here he's watching TV. Okay, I don't know if it's me, but I'm seeing. You guys can't see it. Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna move my camera out of here because I'm stepping in the way of the whole video, and I can't be just moving it every time. But hold up, I'm gonna stay right here now. No, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stay right here. No, actually, should I stay over here? Maybe stay over here. Let's just choose this spot for now. I want you guys to see what I'm looking at. This might be what Nuke's about to tell us right now. Right over here, this is specific hallway. I don't think you. Hold up, my bad. Hold on. You guys can see it yet. Okay, there we go. This is specific hallway right here. If you look closely, right. Okay, never mind. Hold up. I'm trying to. Okay, so I was moving it around in OBS, like circling the hallway, and basically in the video you can't see me do that because I'm not in the video. Okay, so here you see now. Okay, I think you can see my mouse now. Hold on. Okay, here in this hallway, guys, right here, you can see like a person. Like I see a leg right here, arm, a body. I see a head. I see like somebody. They're like sort of like they look transparent. Like really like transparent, or they're wearing like really between gray and white type of clothes, you know. But I don't know if you can see it, but it's right here. There's something right here. I think that's what they're talking about. Maybe we'll see. Okay, the kid's getting up. So yeah, if you see the kid, look. Let me go back. Look, the kid gets up right here, right? He gets up the couch. Keep looking. Watch. He turns back and he's looking right here in his hallway. There's something right here standing here. It looks like something standing here. He looks, he sees that, and then he says, "I'm out of here." You know. Unless I'm tripping, but I know I see something right in the hallway.
Son wakes up after he hears a strange noise and runs to his parents' bedroom, crying and wailing in fear.
Right.
The boy tells his dad that he saw someone scary in the hallway.
Yep, I told you guys. Oh, I saw it.
Oscar checks his security footage. He sees a large figure that looks like a
Yeah, there you go. See,
ending in the hallway
right.
at his son.
Question: is it actually like some paranormal thing there, or somebody is in your house and it's actually there, and you know it's looking at the kid? You know what I mean? that's the part where it gets chill a bit in your skin. It's like, is it actually a real person? But because he's so far away, and depending on what color clothes he's wearing, he's blending in, or is it actually a ghost? You know,
Even weirder, whatever this is just seems
Right.
to disappear into thin air. Oscar Nunez says
Nope.
that he and his family have no idea who or what this is. Frightful photo bombs.
no.
This next weird story was discovered by the YouTube channel / podcast Haunted City Studios. So, a woman
Alright.
named Denise posts on Facebook
Right.
that she's been having some very odd experiences and thinks that some sort of spirit or entity has attached itself to her and her youngest daughter.
Yeah.
She says that recently, when she takes a photo of her daughter, the pictures often come out very strange and disturbing. Bernice posted a few pictures.
What is supposed to mean?
Make her point. First,
Like,
Bernice snapped this photo of her youngest daughter in the pool. She's been
Right.
carefully dunked underwater by her sister.
Correct.
She looks like this.
So she took a picture, right? It's supposed to be her sister, and she's dunking her in the water, and this is what she looks like. This is what the little girl looks like. What they're talking about, she looks weird. I mean, hold on, guys. Hold on. Caught me off guard, you know. I didn't expect you to look like this. I thought we were gonna look something behind the photo, you know, or something around the photo, you know. I gotta be honest. If that's what she's looking like when you take a picture of her, realistically speaking, if every picture you take of her, she gets like that kind of pale looking. I'll be honest. You gotta return her. You gotta return her back where she came from. You know, respectfully. You just got to. You know, because that's definitely not your daughter. That's some creature transforming into your daughter, and the picture is actually revealing that actual true form of the person or the creature there. You know, it's because there's no way you took a picture and this is what she comes out of, and it's happened multiple times. You know, it's like it's coincidence the camera just picking it up. You know, no. And that's what she's looking like, bro. Like, respectfully, I gotta be honest. You might have to just, you know, and there, you know what I mean? You just have to, you know what I mean? I'll be honest, I'm not taking that home. I'm not. I'll be honest, I'm gonna have to she's gonna have to go away, you know? Respectfully, you know.
Oh my.
That's not right.
Oh my gosh.
Your daughter's face
Right.
looks like a horror special effect.
It
Exactly.
It looks
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
deep set dark eyes, very pale skin. It's unsettling to look at.
She gotta go.
You're trying to make a normal face out of it, and you just can't.
No.
Correct.
Mentioned, for some odd reason in this photo, Bernice's daughter's face just, well, it doesn't look like a face. Bernice posted another photo she took of her young daughter
Okay.
crouching
Let me
on the bed.
show me. Show me. Wait, she's supposed to be crouching in the bed? Bro, I'm gonna put a picture right here. She looks like that damn creature from. Have you ever watched the movie Wreck-It by Ralph? I put a picture right. It looks like one of those monsters over there. It looks like Turbo when he went, you know, crazy in the other game. I put a picture right here, but okay, so she's not pale no more, but she looks like she's about to start flying. You know, well, I guess basically it's more like she's about to start jumping right at you. She's about to attack you. You know, damn, bro.
Nope.
That.
Nope. That's
Look at her
really,
face, though. Here's the thing.
really weird.
Here's the thing. Look, what is that? Like,
That's it, right?
Like for real.
It
She
is
gotta go.
very upsetting to look at this and think it could be anything like that.
yeah.
What she said.
Some dark spiritual attachment appearing in Bernice's photos.
Nope.
It's not just limited to her daughter. When Bernice receives a speeding ticket in the mail from an automatic traffic camera,
Okay.
something odd shows up in that photo.
Okay. So now we're gonna look at a picture taken by a camera from the streets. So this is not it's not coming from her own phone at this point. It's coming from the street. Took a picture of the car because obviously she was going over the speed limit. Okay, so we seen her being pale faced. We see her in a weird position where she looks like a creature about to attack you. You know, something from freaking horror movie. What can be worse than those two in this picture now? Now, leave in the comments before we continue. What do you think we're about to witness here? Will she be back? She be pale? Will she this time be? Her face looks so discouraged out that it just gonna look like something unbelievable? Is she not gonna be in the picture at all? Will she be trying to do something to her mom and the car? You know what I mean? Okay, this is the car. I can see a face here, but then I see this thing. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be her?
Yeah. There's a figure sitting next to her. It's very clear, and it actually. When I first saw it, I thought it was an old woman.
Right.
That's what I thought. But then, the more I look at it, the more I see kind of classic depictions of big head, small neck kind of entity.
I think there's two people in there. One's living, one's not.
Right.
With an abnormally large, distorted head seems to be sitting in the passenger seat.
Wait. We're talking about this face? That looks human to me. I thought we were talking about this one. This one looks kind of weird. You know what I mean? Okay, but whatever. Okay, I see. Okay. You know, the picture was not close enough, so I couldn't tell clearly what it was, but I can see here the steering wheel. So this is the person driving her. This is the mother. This is what's next to her. Bro, man, you know, the camera from the traffic stop needs to be updated. We need some better camera picture here, because this looks like it's taken from the 1940s, man, or something around back then. I thought this thing was the weird thing. This is with the face, because I can see an eye, I can see a mouth right here, nose, face, but it's kind of like missing up here. But I thought that was because probably the picture is so disordered, you can't tell what it is.
Right next to Bernice.
Uh-huh.
So what do you think is going on in all of Bernice's photos lately? Even in pictures that she didn't take herself. Let me know what you think.
She gotta go.
The cabin in the woods. A man in Mexico named Antonio has a business where he builds, sells, and rents cabins in Mazamitla, Jalisco, Mexico.
Okay.
He's working all alone outside an empty old cabin. Suddenly, he notices a strange flickering light coming from one of the windows. He pulls out his phone and records as he goes to check. And what he sees makes his blood run cold.
Mentally. Come back. I wanna see it. Okay. That's weird though. That's a weird thing to kind of see. Bro, don't zoom in on that, bro. Don't zoom in on that. Okay, I see a flashlight go quick. I'm not seeing much of. I see somebody standing there, but. Bro, somebody standing looking that back at you, bro. His lights going up and down, bro. What the? Hold on. But I want to see. Hold on. I'm pretty sure NUKE'S gonna stop it himself, but I want to stop it before he gets to that. Hold on. But what the heck happened? Bro, oh no. Well, I mean, at least we know it's living, because you can see, you just can see right here. You can see this person is not like it's still living. You can see everything else here. What is weird is why are you just standing like this? Meanwhile, somebody's just flickering the light off and off. You know, like, well, I can't make the motion of the lights off and off because the switch of the lights not like next to me at all. So it's across the other room. So, but like, what? Nah. I may have to, you know what I mean?
Is completely alone. There's not supposed to be anyone inside the cabin. But as he watches in terror, he sees someone in the flickering light, slowly approaching the window as if to look out at him. And whoever this is has no discernible features.
But no, she has a face. You just can't see that well because the camera, the whatever he's recording with doesn't have good quality to begin with. Second, because that when you do a zoom in through a phone, it gets pixier, kind of looking like. That's why you can't see exactly an eye, a mouth, but you could tell it's human wise. You know, it's nothing paranormal right here. It's just somebody who's living in there. Maybe one of those homeless people. You know.
Looks almost shadow even in the bright, flickering light. Antonio gathers his courage and goes inside the cabin to investigate.
No, sorry, I couldn't. You know. What? Oh yeah, give me 1 second. I couldn't. We just saw a person standing right there, and there has to be two of them. Because if you think about it, a switch is switching up and off. Somebody has to be moving that switch. Plus, she is standing right there. I can't do it. I would have to call 911. You know, have them do this. This is the job. You know, call them. Hey, somebody's in my place, and I'm trying to find out what's going on here. You know, get them out here. I'm not trying to do all that. Why do I know it's not more in there? You know, waiting for me. You know what I mean? Unless you got you lock and load and you're ready to load it out. Then okay, go ahead. But I wouldn't be doing it on my own. Not on my own. Nope. Ooh, so it really gave me a chill vibe. Bro, relax. Don't go that quick, bro. Okay. So this exact moment, he's right in the room. So this room he's about to go into has the flicker light going on, right? So it has to be the room he was seeing it from. Now, what are we gonna look when we go in that room? That's the real thing. Will we get somebody coming out of that room and running at him, or either let me know in the comments. There's two options. We got letter A. Once you go into that room, there'll be nothing, but the light will still be flickering, or maybe not, but it will be nothing in the room. B. As soon as he gets close to that door, it might just shut right in his face, and once he opens it up, there'll be nobody in there. Or C. As soon as he gets close to that door, somebody's gonna start running out of there. Or you know what? D. As soon as he gets to that door to go in, something's gonna be screaming so loud he's gonna have to run away. What you think is gonna be here? I feel like he's gonna go in the room and there'll be nobody there. That's what I think. I'm going with letter A. You know what I mean? I don't want you. Okay, excuse me. Okay. Oh my god. I don't wanna. Okay. Okay, guys. I was right. Nothing in there. Alright, let me know. We'll figure out if you guys were right or not. I'll read the comments and find out. And if you're making it this far so far, watching this reaction with me, seeing me, hopefully I don't get scared. Make sure you guys hit a like and subscribe. Hit the notification so you guys get notified every time I get a video out, short and live. I post a live when I go live so you'll know about it. But so it'll be nice. And yeah, I just played a new game, Supermarket Simulator. Go check it out. It's pretty nice. Other than that, let's get back to the video. I feel like something's gonna jump out. Something has to jump out. I don't wanna. Bro. The way he's moving back and forth is something. I feel like we're gonna see a face somewhere. You know what I mean? Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Okay. I felt.
Empty. Now, it should be noted that Antonio usually only uses his social media for his business.
Okay.
Properties he's worked on or cabins that he is renting. This is the only supernatural video that Antonio has ever posted.
So it's not something he does in the daily.
Just who
A person is staying in there.
is this? From the shadows. This next video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewers Tuva and Sunniva from Norway. So Tuva says that she and her family moved into a new apartment in May of last year. And before this, they had never experienced anything paranormal. In fact, Tuva says that she and her sister Sunniva are very much skeptics. Or at least they were.
Bro. Sorry guys, I had a text. This is Wesley, huh? Living room, okay. What was that? What are we looking at? Audio glitch? What happened?
Did you see it?
No, I did not.
Sunniva is recording a video house
Right?
for a friend. There is something black and weird just standing in front of the apartment door. The figure is so shadowy
Nope.
it blends right into the darkness.
I was about to say I didn't see nothing.
She could easily see it with her naked eye. Sunniva lets out a frightened gasp and jerks her phone back so hard that it hits her other hand and knocks out the microphone. Now, when the video is brightened a lot, you can
Right.
see whatever Sister Tuva says that a woman who was a former tenant passed away in the apartment.
Nope. Nope. I don't want it no more.
Still occupying the
I'm leaving somewhere else. Nope. I couldn't. I can't stay somewhere like that.
video was captured by CCTV somewhere in rural New Jersey.
Okay. Wait. Bro. Wait, what? Where in the world do we see this? Like, supposed to be a flying ship on. What do we look? This has to not be real. I don't believe it. Just like, bro. What is Elon Musk? What is Elon Musk doing, bro? What's it doing, bro? Cause, bro, here has a ship going over here to the farm, going back and forth. Like, about to crash. Like, Elon, come on, man. You're smarter than this. Bro, you gotta keep this stuff back in your spot, bro. You can't let nobody see this stuff out here. They're gonna be seeing there's aliens out here now because of you. You know what I mean? Like, bro literally has his. He tried out Tesla. You know how he has Tesla. It's supposed to be like they drive by his own. Now he made a spaceship that flies on his own, and obviously not that good. Oh, Elon needs to chill. Elon Musk gotta chill, bro. Like, look at that. Nah.
So there's one bright light in the sky, and another light almost seems to attack it. Now I don't know if this is ball lightning or swamp gas or what the hell this might be. So you
What the heck? Well, I mean, I don't know what to make out of it.
Ring doorbell camera caught something trying to yoink her bike.
Oh hell no. My background camera 428. Bro, the ghost thought he still had it like back then, bro. He realized he's dead. He's gone. Like, bro, get out the bike, bro. It ain't yours.
In this clip, a baby is crawling across the floor when something seems to pull its leg.
Okay, let's see. I'll be the witness of that. Wait, what the heck?
Now, usually with these baby videos, I just think it's the baby moving in a weird way and no big deal. But this just like moves back at a very
Bruh, yeah. Correct.
seems to be a bit upset by whatever's back there. But as always, you
I'll
decide.
leave that, bruh.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5
Nope.
at gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official. And be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Playtime is over. A woman named Jessica says that she has recently purchased a fun playhouse for her daughter that looks very similar to their own house.
Okay.
Its own motion sensing doorbell camera.
All right. Okay.
She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like ours.
All right.
But since then, things around their house have gotten a little spooky. Jessica's daughter says that she sometimes sees a quote-unquote scary guy in their house.
What guy?
Oh hell no.
Guy is at the door. Can we go together? Yeah. Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
Bro.
Okay. The guy?
Bro, the homie, like the ghost out here who's bullying the girl in her own house, bro. Like, bro, you got evicted, bro. Get out. It ain't for you no more, bro. It got a new owner, and it's a little girl, bro. But this ghost need to understand that he's gone. Get out. Get out of here, bro. You don't own that house, bro. You ain't paying rent. You ain't paying bills. Get out. You know what I mean? First of all, though, the fact that she bought a house, and then there's this weird thing happening in the house, because since she bought it, I would just get rid of the house. Get rid of that small house and just get her another one somewhere else, more where or get a priest and they can throw some holy water and hopefully whatever is bothering the girl is gone. Cause I don't know, man. You bought a house for her, she's happy, and now there's somehow there's a scary guy now that she's seeing and talking to. I would just get rid of the house, get her another one somewhere else where probably an Amazon, you know what I mean, or something like that, where it's less chances of it being haunted,
Oh, scary.
I want I want to know why she's scary. Like, what does he look like? What is it that's freaking you out?
Jessica's daughter claims that the scary guy is in her room, but Jess doesn't see anyone or anything. She just dismisses the whole incident as likely being her daughter's overactive imagination.
Hopefully.
A few months later, something happens that absolutely freaks Jessica out. Jess is sitting in her living room when she suddenly receives a motion alert. Not
From the house?
doorbell camera, but from the one on her daughter's
No.
little playroom.
No.
When Jessica checks the notification, what she sees
Shut the front door.
out of a horror movie.
Shut the front door, bro. Ain't no way. So, somebody's hitting the doorbell off the camera in the door in the house? Get out of here. And move too. Remember, it's motion sensor. That means it's following whatever is there moving around. Bro. Okay. They show us the house before, like when they opened it up when they first bought it, but then they didn't show us afterwards how, what she had inside the house, like the toys and all that. So when I saw this thing right here, it's freaking hold up. When I saw this freaking doll right here, I had no idea it was even in the house. I thought it was a person right here. That's what I was like, whoa, like no warning ahead of times. But okay, I guys, so you guys don't know. I don't do horror, right? It's not my thing, but I enjoy watching it either way, Even if I get scared in the process, we get scared together. We enjoy it together, Okay. That means something is walking in the house as they're going. Something's walking in the house. It's crazy. And door. Okay, now they're leaving. Right? Yo. So now they left, or they closed the door. One of those things happened here, and they're in the house. Wait, no. Bro, I'm just waiting for the jump scare because I feel like this is gonna come up right now. Okay, so they're opening and closing the door. That's what they're doing, and they're ringing the bell, right? Because they're waiting for the girl to come, and invite them in. And if he's polite, you know what I mean? He's being polite. I mean, I guess not. I think he went in the house already, so. Bro, don't do stop. Bro. I get it. It's haunted, bro. It's haunted. Oh, my God. Bro, like, for the millionth times, bro, leave the door alone, bro. I got it, you there. You standing on business or something, man. I got it. Ooh. But get out of here, bro. Get out of here. And you moved the hair too. You said it. You said make sure they know I'm here. You know what I mean? Because obviously he knows that once he's moving that door, he rings the bell. The notification is coming to the phone. Obviously he knows that. What's that green light? Bro, I can't, bro. I can't. Oh, it's okay. Bro, I was like, who in the world is coming in the house? Over here, you see right here, the mom comes in. Hold up. I didn't expect it. They didn't say the mom was coming in the way, so I had no idea what was happening. I'm waiting for the freaking doll to like turn around or something, you know what I mean? So, okay. The mom is like, okay, I'm coming back over here, find out what's going on. So now she's watching it. She seen the video. She's watching the person how he just goes opening, Right. She's seeing it, right. She's like, I had to see it for myself. She's looking at it. Honestly, if I was a mom, because at this point you can't be scared. Because if you show you're scared, they're gonna mess with you more and they won't leave. So my thing would have been, I would have had holy water from the beginning already. Well, not from the beginning, but none of this happened. I would have had holy water the next day. I'm gonna walk in that house, throw holy water, throw a prayer, and then demand for whatever is here to leave and close that door and shut it down. You know what I mean? Letting him know that he's not welcome, so he has to leave. He's been kicked out of here. You know what I mean? But let's see what she's about to do, though. I'm just curious what's about to happen. Yeah, she puts it open. She's like, "Leave me look in here. Nothing in here." She closes the door, right? Okay. Obviously. What else you expect?
Note on this clip, this is not a motion camera that pans around the room on its
No
own
door.
motor. This camera is actually attached to the playhouse door. So
Right.
this back and forth motion means that the
Yeah.
playhouse door is actually opening and closing.
Yup.
But it gets even weirder because the camera repeatedly catches a little playtime mannequin head in the corner of the playhouse.
Right.
Seems to be lifted up by some unseen force, and then just
I
suddenly
I didn't see that part. I saw him go down. I didn't see it go up.
had about enough.
Get rid of the house. Get rid of the house.
Down the little playhouse.
Right.
Her daughter still sometimes says that she sees the quote-unquote scary guy back in their house.
Nope.
Passing through. Facebook user Alicia Freeman posted this next creepy video to Facebook. She says that late one night her husband went to take the recycling out, but as
Right.
he's walking back into the house, something happens that Alicia and her husband just can't explain.
Okay. He's walking back in. Correct. We see him walk in. What in the world was that? It says like somebody just walked through him and pushed him through, and then it disappeared in the process, you know?
As Alicia's husband heads back to their house, an creepy mist or apparition seems to pass right behind him, possibly partially through him. As you can tell in the video, Alicia's husband feels something strange move by him, but he has no idea what he just felt, and he doesn't
Right.
see the bizarre mist. The couple reviews their ring cam, and they are a bit spooked. After Alicia posted this to Facebook, there were many theories as to what this could be. But there was no fog that night, and no one can figure out just what this odd mist is. What do you think? The jinn just outside. A man in Pakistan named Abdullah says that a few times over the last few months, very strange things have been happening in his house. Late one night while he is sleeping, things start to get really weird.
Yeah. How weird. Oh, it's talking. He's talking to him. They're knocking. Oh. It's a mimic. It's a mimic.
मेरा नाम अब्दुल्ला अपना नाम बताओ तुम्हारा अब्दुल्ला मैं हूँ तुम नहीं हो नहीं खोलना मैंने
Bro, what the heck? Bro, it's a mimic outside the door mimicking voices.
मुझे ऐसी कुर्सी आती है मैं ऐसी कुर्सी बनना स्टार्ट कर दूंगा निकल जाओ यहाँ से आओ इधर आओ
Now, why in the world will you open the door, my guy? Like, in what scenario of survival skills, instincts do you say even open a door? Like, no, because obviously nothing is there. But if something really was there, you would have been a goner. I mean, you gone. Like, you got zero chance of surviving in the actual survival skills because obviously you don't get it. Never open a door to whatever's outside there without you know what it is, you know. If you want to be more safer, keep a peephole in your door so you can see. But other than that, don't ever open a door for like that. Never. Just obviously right now we see nothing there. So I was like, who the hell was talking? But imagine if it was. You literally just said, come in. You literally just open the door, allowing whatever spirit thing that was there. You just invited them in, like. So me thinking honesty and risk speaking in this situation, I would never open that door. You know what I mean? I'm trying to survive. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make it to the next date. You know? But like, no. Come in, bro. No, no. This is a big powerful words you're saying right there. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you're asking for.
Something seems to plead with Abdullah to enter his room.
Right.
Something that claims to actually be him. Abdullah believes that it might be a jinn or shapeshifter, as these
Mimic.
are often said to imitate others and try to fool them. When Abdullah
Skinwalker.
opens the door, something seems to actually come inside as a poster on the wall falls to the floor. Abdullah believes that a jinn might be attached to him and that he might have made a terrible mistake by letting it in.
No, really? You think you made a mistake? Like, in what survival book of the year do you, and you thought, let me say those words, Some people just don't think before they act, or know what to say before they see what they're about to say. Like, my guy, now good luck getting rid of it now, because it's staying there now. Like,
Abdullah tries to prove what he is experiencing in a live stream.
And I thought I should just come live because some people just don't believe this thing. I've heard some knocking.
But unfortunately, nothing happens. But weeks later, Abdullah gets a strange
Bruh.
visitor again, and he
Huh?
is terrified.
what the heck? What the heck? I'll be scared, to be honest. I'll be hell scared. That's what happened to me. Like those penguins, bro. Fact. If you're hungry, eat food, bro. You literally have the fridge behind you, like. No. No. Don't open it, bro. God damn it, bro. You haven't learned from the first time you did this. Oh my god. Dude.
Abdullah stammers as he recites a verse from the
Bro,
Quran.
stop opening the doors, bro.
Matters worse.
You just throw prayers at him,
And nothing there.
Obviously.
His last odd encounter, Abdullah says that he hasn't experienced anything since. But is
Weird.
this a jinn
Okay, weird.
rising for Abdullah?
It's
Or
weird.
is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Scurry videos. So a few.
Okay, so now we're in the top one of NUKE'S video. Now you're still here, you're still watching. Put in the comments hashtag NUKE'S. Hold on. Oh no, I want to sound right. Put hashtag NUKE'S first video. I think it's yeah. If you made it this far and you're still making it to the very end with us, with me, I say us because I consider you guys a family right here. So you guys make sure you guys put hashtag in the comments NUKE first video. I'll be seeing them. That's why I know you made it this far.
Weird videos to end out this list.
Only a real one makes it that far.
Move things and moan and just generally make a
Right.
lot of noise.
Uh-huh.
But when the people in the house are a little too loud, the ghost can get a bit pissy.
What the heck? Bro, I'm assuming somebody opened the door and nobody showed us who's behind the door. But that's like saying world giving you a sign of that's the world praying at your downfall right there, man. And he's a kid. He's still a kid. He's not even old enough yet. He's still a kid. And life's already pushing him down. It's crazy. It's crazy. This kid was not in the serious hurt. He got right back up and went for more. Of course, YouTube. No, the kid in this video, obviously, as Nuke just explained, he's not hurt. He didn't get injured. He's fine. He's still good, living and enjoying life as a kid. He is. Nobody's hurt in this video. Okay. Now, actually, forget the hashtag Nuke first video. Actually, just put hashtag last last video. Last first video. That's what it is. That's kind of messed up, right? Yeah, just put hashtag last first video to Nuke, and you know, you see where that. Let's find out what happened to the. What happened, bro? Like, that's gotta hurt, you know? Damn. Damn.
Take that running kid out? Who knows? But probably not. Anyway, sometimes at Halloween you might just...
Wait, we don't get it. We don't get to know what happened. What happened? Who did that? Who opened the door? I gotta know. Gotta figure out. You know, was it paranormal for real? Did somebody just have like a brother open the door or something like that? Like grandma.
Scare your friend with a creepy mask.
Okay. Let's see.
He might have the same idea.
No way. Hold up, yo. You probably can't see all the body. You know, you probably can see some of it, but not all of it. Hold on. Let me move myself real quick, guys, so you guys can move and see. Hold on. Move myself right here. Now, leave a comment. What do you guys think about happened? Like, are they both gonna get scared? It's only he's gonna like. Here, A, B, C. A, they both get scared. C, Michael Myers only gets scared. C, only Pennywise gets scared. What y'all think? Let's find out. What the heck? That's crazy. Uh-huh. Okay. Found a guy hiding in the... No, bro. Okay. I didn't know what was happening. This says there was a guy. I'm scanning around and then look. Then I see my boy over here. And I didn't expect it, you know?
Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you back next time.
You will. That's no Skinwalker.